Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. 2 men are accused of robbing 9 Las Vegas Valley banks over a 20-day period while wearing medical masks and threatening to blow up the businesses. Metro played a video Wednesday morning at the State of the Department address that showed the men driving around East Las Vegas in a red SUV. 41-year-old Brad Alden Hayno and his alleged accomplice, 41-year-old Thomas Robert Turner, were arrested February 2nd when they parked their vehicle and attempted to walk through an intersection of North Nellis Boulevard and Stewart Avenue. Both men are set to appear at a preliminary hearing on February 21st. And a former professional fighter died Monday after a dispute sent him to the hospital in critical condition. According to an arrest report, a man allegedly attacked 31-year-old Anthony Castrejón with a metal pole in North Las Vegas just around 7:45 p.m. Friday. Miguel and Jose Rosas Gonzalez have been taken into custody in connection with the death. Castrejón made his mark as a Muay Thai fighter and gave back to his community through teaching the art at One Kicks Gym, the gym where he launched his career. Loved ones remembered him for his love of family, his beautiful bright smile, and for always seeing the good in people. A wet La Niña winter is likely to bring more water into Lake Powell, one of Colorado River's major reservoirs on the Arizona and Utah border. Review-Journal's Jen Ah has more from experts.
Well, that's thanks to more runoffs expected from April through July. The Colorado Basin River Forecast Center says Lake Powell should receive 117% of its average inflows as the heavy snowpack melts in the western Rockies.
Typically, La Niña patterns bring about drier, warmer conditions across the southwest. This is the third straight La Niña pattern, but unlike previous 2 years, we're actually seeing quite a bit of wet winter weather.
While the wet winter also boosted the lower basin, Lake Mead's projections still show water levels falling in 2 years.
How much water actually does make it into the river this spring, which all depends on the soil moisture, just how cold it stays, and whether or not we get a early warm-up period.
The federal government asked 7 states for plans to cut water use by 15 to 25%. 6 states sent a proposal to the Bureau of Reclamation for review last week. A day later, California submitted a competing proposal. The feds plan to release a draft of the proposed cuts by the end of March.
And the city of North Las Vegas requested Assembly Bill 31 in the 2023 legislature, which would make Juneteenth a state-recognized holiday in addition to a federal one. The law currently requires the governor to proclaim June 19th as Juneteenth Day annually, but under AB 31, the state would designate it as Juneteenth and require state, county, and city offices to close. Republican Governor Joe Lombardo has said that he would sign the legislation if it comes to his desk. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, a Hawaii state senator wants to block advertising in the state that promotes Nevada hotels, resorts, casinos, or gaming. The proposed legislation points out that gambling is illegal in Hawaii. However, according to Senator Stanley Chang, residents generate hundreds of millions of dollars in economic activity and other jurisdictions related to gambling, and in return, Hawaii receives no benefit. In response to the proposed bill, a Boyd Gaming spokesperson said, quote, "Commercial speech is clearly protected by the First Amendment, and federal law prohibits states from passing laws that discriminate against interstate commerce." A public hearing on the matter is scheduled this morning. And Caesars Entertainment launched a new airfare booking option called Caesars Rewards Travel Bundle. The platform allows customers to purchase flight and hotel accommodations on its website or with the call center. Users will also earn Caesars Rewards credits, which can be used with the Caesars Sportsbooks and iCasino apps. The bundle is only offered for booking in Las Vegas. Now to your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Sunny with breezy conditions are forecasted for your Thursday. Today's highs ranging in the low 60s, but winds will pick up to about 15 miles per hour. Wind gusts could get as high as 20 miles per hour. Winds will die down by this evening, lows in the upper 30s, low 40s. For the rest of the week, sunny to partly cloudy skies for your Friday into the weekend. Daytime highs ranging in the low to mid 60s with light winds. Evening lows in the low 40s.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders front office makeover continues as they have fired 3 scouts just 2 months before the NFL draft. Scouting coordinator Jack Gilmore and area scouts Shemi Schembechler and Zach Crockett have been let go by the Raiders. Crockett, a longtime fullback who played for the Raiders from 1999 to 2007, worked with the club as a Southeast area scout for 14 seasons. Gilmore and Schembechler came aboard with the Raiders shortly after Mike Mayock was named general manager in 2018.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. COVID cases and hospitalizations in Nevada remain at some of the lowest levels of the pandemic. Hospitalizations from COVID, the flu, and respiratory viruses are all declining, with 9% of emergency room visits being for COVID in the past week. That's the same percentage as the prior week. Nationwide, COVID cases decreased by almost 7% last week, and new hospital admissions declined by more than 8%, and deaths by 9%.
Here's the latest in sports. Nearly 3 weeks after De'Arica Hamby released her statement following her trade from the Las Vegas Aces to the Los Angeles Sparks, the Aces released their statement. It reads that the Las Vegas Aces are aware of the formal investigation launched today by the WNBA regarding De'Arica Hamby. As an organization whose mission is to support and celebrate the tremendously talented women in our league, we take seriously our responsibility to hold ourselves to the highest professional standards. The Aces also said that they are assisting investigators with all requested information.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Eagles center Jason Kelce is unlikely to score the first touchdown of Super Bowl 57 on Sunday, but if he does, it would be, quote, very bad for Circa Sports, according to Director of Risk Chris Bennett. Kelce was bet down to 1,000 to 1 after opening at 5,000 to 1 to score the game's first TD. Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce is the favorite at plus 650, followed by Eagles QB Jalen Hurts at 7 to 1.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Get ready to pay more for good seats at AMC Theaters. AMC Theaters unveiled a new pricing scheme this week dubbed Sightline, in which seat location determines how much your movie ticket will cost. Seats in the middle of the auditorium will cost $1 or $2 more, while seats in the front row will be slightly cheaper. AMC says by the end of the year, Sightline will be at all domestic AMC theaters during show times after 4 p.m. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. for the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.